And hello and welcome to the Ales and Fails stream. I'm your host, Alewolf, otherwise known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, a dandy who streams. And welcome back to the stream, folks. Welcome back. Very happy to have you here today. Happy Thursday, one and all. Those of you coming back from yesterday's stream, why? But also, welcome back. Today we are playing Monster Hunter Wilds, which of course is completely different than the Link to the Past that we were playing yesterday. So here's hoping we make some good progress. Monster Hunter Wilds is probably the newest game that I am playing these days, and so I would really like to make some progress. I decided to add an unusual, infrequent Thursday stream. I rarely put Thursdays on the menu. And again, that's simply because I want to make some progress here. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining us today. Very much appreciate you being here. Of course, we've got our friend Little Churro over there. And of course, he's going to get up because he heard his name, assuming that he's going to get a treat. Trust me, he is not, unless you force me to by using those channel points. Yeah, today we've got something on the menu, something on tap for us to drink while we're hunting some monsters. This is something from our local friends at Blue Oak Brewing. This is sweet and tart. And as you can see, you've got a number of colorful Valentine's Day hearts. If I'm making a right guess here, I'm assuming that this beer was actually brewed during the Valentine's Day hype of February, which was relatively recently. Now, Sour and Tart is a sour ale brewed with lime and raspberries. And I do like my lime, even though sometimes I confuse it with lemon. What exactly is a sour ale, you might be asking yourself right about now? Well, answer is a little bit complicated. I think when it comes to beers, there's three basic tastes, if you want to put it that way. You've got your sweetness, which comes from the malts. You've got your bitters, which comes from the hops, and then you've got your sours and tarts, which come from compounds created by specific microorganisms that ferment your beer. That one was a little bit tougher to word, but yeah, back in the old day, back in the fields of Belgium, France, Europe, what you used to do is you used to simply put your beer out in the backyard of your farmland and let the local flora colonize your beer so that it would ferment. And the main yeast that used to do this was Brettanomyces, otherwise known as Brett. So good old Brett took that beer and created souring compounds. These compounds give your beer a particular sour flavor, also give it a few iconic features of Belgian beers known as fruity esters. Now, of course, you don't have clear fields out here or anything like that. I feel like if you leave your beer out in the open here in the city, you're probably just going to get a lot of soot on it. So crafty brewers in the New World decided that maybe they could use a different organism to sour their beers, and they came with the bacterium known as lactobacillus. Lactobacillus, of course, is the bacteria that colonizes your milk in order to make it curdle and also make cheese. So some good, some bad. This process, as opposed to traditional souring, is known as kettle souring, and you get a very distinct. If you know your sour beers, you know that it is a little bit different. It's a little more of a superficial souring taste, I want to say, whereas the traditional souring is a little more intertwined and complex. I certainly prefer my sour beers to be of the traditional route, but I feel like kettle souring has come a long way. This is one such beer. Sweet and Tart is a kettle sour, of course, and it is also brewed with lime and raspberries, which simply suggests that during the fermentation process they also threw in some lime and raspberries so that the beer would gain those flavor and odor compounds. So yeah, that's what we'll be drinking today. Let's go ahead and see what Untapped has to say on this particular issue, just for a moment here. And let me turn off the ale scan for a second. There we go. So, Sweet and Tart by Blue Oak Brewing Company. 7.2% alcohol by volume. Raspberry and lime. This Valentine's Day's fruited sour is made with all the raspberry and lime love, creating a lovely, well-balanced brew. So, no additional particular secrets there. You can see it is nice and red. I do enjoy my reds when it comes to beers. Let's actually go ahead and taste this thing and make up our minds. Let's make up our minds over here. So as usual, sorry, I'm just looking at notifications. Notifications will be the bane of me. What did we do before we had smartphones, I tell you? Now let me fix my camera just... Okay, there we go. I can tell you one thing. We weren't as stressed about things that we had to do or things that we had to attend to. That is the price of being in communication with everyone at all times. Not that I think that I would ever go back to those times. Not yet, anyways. And we were pouring our beer in this beautiful Ales and Fails Hefeweizen glass gifted to us by friend of the stream, John. As you can see, it is a nice pink guava-ish type of color. Maybe a little bit of a... What's that pink color that everyone likes to mention every once in a while? Salmon. You've got a thick head over here. You can't see through this beer. It's actually pretty opaque. I'm assuming that this is not a filtered beer. Whenever you're talking about a filtered beer, you're talking about clear things like pale ales, lagers, things like that. And they're very light. When you're talking about an unfiltered beer, you're talking about things like wheat beers, primarily hazy IPAs, and of course this sour beer is definitely unfiltered. What that means is that once you fermented your beer, you put that drink into cans and bottles. What you have in the beer vat is what you get in your glass. Let me see in terms of a nose. Very strong lime, actually. Significant. It's kind of like that acidity that you get when you smell like a lime juice, like a limeade. Some sweet notes as well, but not as strong as the lime. Fatman Ale, dear viewer, thank you for being here. So very rich, creamy-like flavor, very strong of souring agents, very strong of lime. I can't taste the raspberry very well. Okay, kind of just like a creamy palate about it. Very thick. 3 out of 5 in terms of body composition. I want to say it tastes strawberries as opposed to raspberries, but maybe that's just a me thing. Kind of just like gentle, a little bit sweetening on the sides of your mouth. No real bittering notes to speak of. It's delicious. Heightens alcohol well. Not that this is particularly high in terms of alcoholic content, but yeah, it's kind of just enjoyable. It's almost like a nice lemonade limeade sort of drink with some raspberries thrown in. So I like it. This is delicious. Let's go ahead and give this one a rating. I want to say that this is a solid 3.25. I wish it had some of those spice notes from traditional sours, but I'm pretty happy with this. I'm pretty happy with this beer. So yeah, that's what we'll be drinking for today's hunt. Before we get started, we do have a question of the night, specific to like Monster Hunter, just because we're playing Monster Hunter. What do you main in Monster Hunter? The question is, what do you main in Monster Hunter? And by that, of course, I mean, what is your primary weapon? I myself, as you know, am a large shield player, and by that I mean I either play main a lance or a gun lance. And that is simply because I have a grandiose dreams of one day becoming a paladin and a defender. C'est la vie. But yeah, that is what the question of the night is. With that, without further ado, let's go and play Monster Hunter Wilds. Let me turn on the volume on that capture card. Okay. And like I said, we are playing on the PlayStation 5. Proof of concept. This is our official second session, though I did play offline to just do some optional quests. I'm trying to make it so that all mainline quests I do during my stream time. Just for those of you that want to keep up with the story. Actually, let me take a picture of this. I feel like there's been a few Discords that have been posting their lobby, so their friend ID information. I feel like I should probably do the same. I want to be cool like those people, and I want to say, hey, I am open to being social sometime, maybe, perhaps, potentially. Welcome, Thea Goggles. Did we agree that's how I pronounce your name? Let me know if I'm mistaken. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping by. How are you doing? Also, that's a lot of questions. I'm sorry to overwhelm you. Let's go with recommended lobby. I'm lurking today while working. Please continue your lurking work. I appreciate the fact that you decided to say hello. And I hope the work is going well. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Baby Friday, as I like to say. Today has been a good day. Nice. How are things going with you? Pretty good, I want to say. Today's been mostly chores, like doing several loads of laundry and like cleaning up and like grooming my dog Churro. But now I can just sit back and relax, so I'm happy about that. Baby Friday, I'll steal that expression. That is good, and the reason for that is because I stole it from somebody else. So let's spread this disease of Baby Fridays. But yeah, thank you so much for popping in. Let's see, before heading to the forest to investigate the Doshaguma, try taking on some field survey or optional quests to collect materials to upgrade your equipment. Then you'll be ready for anything. You can gather the materials for upgrades through field surveys and optional quests. Sounds good. And there's a portable BBQ grill. Nice. Okay, well, let's hope that I remember how to play this game. Survey the locale and locate a target. Is that an actual quest? I forget, where is the quest board? Alright, you just have to find your handler, whose name I have completely forgotten because I'm a terrible person like that. There she is, Alma. So optional quest, let's go with that. Let's go with Firestarter. We've completed 2 of these. Let's go with Firestarter. Hunt the Chemitress. Let's accept and prep. I like the bars on that. Accept and prep.
Be careful out there.
And let's drink some water. Because of course, even though this is a drinks-friendly stream, we highly advocate the consumption of water, the element which brings life, helps you stay hydrated, regulate your metabolics, and stave off the deleterious effects of alcohol consumption. So let me find my tent. You know, one thing I haven't done is create a loadout. I probably just have a bunch of nonsense here. God bug essence. How do I transfer things? Rearrange stacks. Manage loadouts. I'm assuming that this is what I have on hand. Right, item pouch and item box. Let me switch. No, I don't want to do this right now. Ooh, okay. So it's like pouch to... Interesting. Oh, that's R3, huh? Okay, what I really want is to just empty my bag. That's all I want to do, actually. Keep my whetstone, keep my throwing knife, keep my paint pod. I didn't even realize that your paint pod is... you have paint pods. That is literally something that hasn't been around for a long time. Get some mega potions. Well, let's just get some potions. What are these? A well done steak. Let's just get rations. Antidotes, nullberries are generally useful. No need to take honeycombs. Do we have traps and things of that sort? We do, but we have very few of them. I hope this game has a farm. Every single game has a farm, I feel. Unless I'm making a terrible mistake. Fulgurite shard. Kunafa cheese. And this is just pieces. Pieces of me. So you know what? Why is it so disorganized? That's my question. Okay. Like, why are they up here? Oh, you can just put them in back in your fishing rod, binoculars, capture net. Ghillie mantle is useful sometimes. Sometimes. Let's see, what's... Raw meat, barrel bombs. Registered. So I don't want to use screamer pods or flash pods just yet. Okay. So these are the main things that I want with me, though I do want... Where did my paint pod go? It's like, oh, you forgot this very important thing that is very useful in hunting, by the way. Show usable only. Okay, so these are in the bag now. Yeah, let's make sure we keep these in the bag. Now, can I make a loadout using this? Manage loadouts. Yeah, register it there. Looks good. Okay. Balahara has appeared. So we have a quest. Let's get out of here, shall we? Where's the door? Hey, hey, hey. The deliveries have been piling up. I'll see what doesn't fit in your pouch makes it to your item box. Well, that sounds good. Never heard on an empty... Can you cook for me, please? I heard this, and I'm going to be saddened by this fact, but I heard there's no canteen in this game. Like, you literally just cook by yourself. One of the things that I relished from classic Monster Hunters was just the cooking sequences. And unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case. Open departure window. Right, let's go on the... No, I don't need to view equipment. Let's just go. Depart now.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Yes. One thing that I did
Eyes will help
that you
us.
might have noticed.
Let's be sure to use them.
I don't want to ride this. I don't want to... Can I not be on this mount, please? Ugh. Thank goodness. You know, nothing wrong with the sacred, but I need to learn this place as opposed to just run through it all the time. So yeah, as I was saying, one of the things that I changed is I changed my Palico's voice to just be a cat, because I would rather it just be a
Hey,
cat.
there's some materials too. Check
It's a
out the
preference thing. It just seems a little bit weird when it's speaking in English. I also don't necessarily care for its voice. Are the Scottflies leading me anywhere, or am I just on my own? I might just be. Oh, I see an icon. Give me that. It's Hakuna Matata time. Okay. Alright, and this is how we access... There's our paint pod. How do we throw this thing? Oh, I see. I like how I'm just absolutely not remembering how to do any of this. Paint. There you go. Paint. Rock burst. There's our chemitress. Let's go, bacon. Into the greatest fight I will ever know. Live or die today. I don't know if I got it, but maybe I got it. And of course, I'm on fire. Whoa. I should have popped that. Let's go. Nice. Hopefully we can get to cut its tail. Oof. Should have known that. Oof. Talk about scorched earth. Oof. And I feel like he's dropping some sort of like incinerant. Some sort of flame-inducing dust. That sweep is crazy. This Chemitress is tough. At the very least at this level. What are you doing? Ooh, thank goodness for that. Come over here, friend. Oof, I can't see you. That was a great... No! Oh, I did the thing. One of the things that they added, changed in this game, is just this idea that whenever you click hard on your, I think it's your left stick, you will automatically put away your weapon, and it is not helpful in the least. It reminds me a lot of what they did with Elden Ring, where I think clicking on one of the sticks also makes you put your weapon away, and I wonder why is that? Like I want my clicks to not mean anything, and then unless I mean it, right? I don't know. I'm sure there's some great level of functionality that I'm not seeing, but it makes me at the very least a little bit unhappy. Some vitality.
Studios offer small monsters as well.
Yeah, that's good and all, but I don't want to. There is a very good chance that I will not make it within the time limit, so I would rather not. Let's go. Got it. Broke something. Oof. What are you going to do? Ah, how dare you. I really like that triple poke at the end. I'm going to break its tail. No, why do you... Ugh. I want to break its tail so that it is, at the very least, less flame-inducing. Oof. Wait, what's happening? Oof. I got it. What is that over there? Is that... Yeah, so it should have a little bit less range. Quiet, you. Ouch.
More supplies have been added.
Thank goodness. Where do I get those? Are you gonna eat your tail like Pickle Joe? Let's go. Boom. Oh, I shielded that. What are you doing to me? Gotcha. Move. Oh, didn't shield up fast enough. Thank goodness for bacon. No, don't! And triple poke. Break its feet now. So the white sweep is actually stronger than any of the individual perks. Nice. Wow, it didn't survive second round. I was about to say I'm impressed with my ability, but I am not. I was okay. So we got one tail carve, which is always solid. Very cool. We got all our carves. But yeah, we saw another monster nearby. I wonder what was up with that. And if you're just joining us, we are enjoying some sweet and tart sour ale from Blue Oak. Let's see here. We got a new item. Chemitress Igniter. Bake 'em away, toys. Bacon reached level 4. I think that's all the optional quests for us. Let's see, optional quests. Event quests. 5 stars, 4 stars. No thanks. And of course the assignment. We've done both of those.
I'm happy to help anytime.
So we might be okay for now. I know that we have ads in about 20 minutes, so what I might do is I might just go ahead and do some prep and then go into ads so that I don't have to worry about ads while in the middle of a quest. I think that makes pretty good sense to me. Let's see. Yeah, we might want to craft more gear. I don't know. I'd like to request support. No, I think we're good. I think we're fine. Where is the person that does the tools? I think her name is Gemma. Gemma, I think her name is Gemma. Ingredient center. So they're giving us rations. That's nice. I would like to know what this person does. Might that interest you in joining a squad today? Oh, I see.
I hope you'll come again soon.
I vaguely remember that. But yeah, where's the craft crafts person. Crafts. Yeah, craftsperson is probably good. Where is the blacksmith? That's what I meant to say. Ales, you fool. For the life of me, I'm assuming that I am going in. Oh, there it is. Gemma.
Yep.
Preparation and knowledge are your two strongest weapons, and also lance and a gun lance. I'm assuming. I would like to manage my equipment.
What are we making today?
So the hope set, of course. Can we actually preview? Look at that. Beautiful. Get to show those nice thighs. Leather set gives us botanist and hunger resistance. Chainmail, geologist, and recon. Actually, what does our set give us right now? Divine blessing and stun resistance, which are actually pretty good skills to have at the outset. Chainmail, geologist, and recovery speed. Bone is marathon runner and stun resistance. I know that bone equipment is actually pretty good for, at the very least in other games, for like the hunting horn. The Bolaki. Chatacabra. Speed eating and item prolonger. Chemitress is flinch free and fire resistance, which would be good to fight at Chemitress, of course. I almost feel like maybe it's just okay to stay with this particular set for now. I might suggest increasing the defense on it, but maybe not necessarily change it. Let's see, defense 2. So hope sets is 2. A chemitress set though is about 6. So 3 times the strength. I almost feel like the one to go for is the chemitress. Look at that beauty. Look at that. That is probably even more beautiful. Look, that is. I love it. You know what? I might just have to get this set, if for no reason other than. Yeah, I don't know. It just looks good. I do like the idea of being flinch free.
Look good. Alrighty.
Just put away that metal.
Perfection.
I don't want to equip it until I know that I have all the pieces.
I'm ready to work.
No need to
Alrighty.
watch this every time.
Perfection.
I really like that cape. I need another igniter. I can do a crest.
Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
And then the
Ready to get
greaves.
to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
Okay, so all we need is one chemitress igniter. Let me actually look up how we actually get one of those. I don't really like extra life. Just one of my things. I guess I'll have to use it for right now. Whoa, 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 what was that? Thank you very much for the hydrate, Silver. Good to see you today. Thank you so much for popping in. And of course, Silver is a fellow fruity. Let's give them a shout out. And they were last playing Omori. Once again, thank you very much for lurking, but it is an honor. Thank you so much for popping into our tiny space over here. Good luck with your day. Okay, so what was I Oh yes, Chemitress Igniter. So, in order to this website is not telling us how to do this. Back in the day, we had a thing such as Kiraniko, which was a website that told you specifically what monster parts to target and with what how frequent it was that that monster was going to drop that. I don't think I think that they were still working with Monster Hunter World, but I haven't checked. Maybe I'll do that Kiraniko. That sounds very exotic. We do like exotic things around here. No. Darn it. How about Game 8? How to get... It's a fire starter. 20% from Chemitress. 12% from a wound. And 18% for a carb. So... I think that's what we're doing to... Words are difficult today. I know. Words are difficult. But that is what we're targeting next. We're targeting a Chemitress. One more time. Let me get my items. And like I said, before we go on the next quest, we'll probably just take a quick ad break just so that it doesn't happen while we're out questing. Where's my tent? Honestly, the icons on this are just a little difficult to follow. Just a little bit. Okay, I believe that is our tent. Go in. Item pouch. And so if I want to get loadout number 1, except that's not really what I wanted to get, but that's fine. That's fine, I suppose. I really don't want to have mega potions on me. It's gonna make me want to rely on them. But I do want null berries. No, actually, if we're facing a Chemitress, we just need to roll in order to lose that heat. Okay, so... yeah, you know what? We're gonna just leave it right here. But yes, I'll take a 5-minute break or so, and we will be back with more Monster Hunter Wilds. and welcome back to the Ales and Fails stream. I'm your host, Aelwolf, otherwise known as Ales, gentleman streamer, the excellence of an execution, the world's least interesting man. And we are playing Monster Hunter Wilds this afternoon. It is, by all rights, my second session, and we're trying to get a sweet Chemitris set. We've only got one piece missing, and we only need one specific ingredient from the Chemitrist in order to be fully equipped. So let's do that. Let's go after a Chemitris. Happy Thursday, one and all. Thank you so much for being here today. Hope life has been treating you well. We're almost at the end of the week, folks. And I know that those of you that go to school will be relieved, as well as those of you that have to go to work.
Right.
Here's wondering if somebody already has a Chemitrist quest. Chemitrist Ignition. It's a four-star quest, so I might not be ready for it. It's also a high-level quest, so let's go after this quest one more time. Let's accept and depart. All right.
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Like Scar once said, I'm not prepared. Dun 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 dun. I am really hoping that I just need one more go at the Chemitris. I'll definitely go after its tail one more time so that I get one extra carve. One aspect of this game that I am absolutely not exploiting is just this idea of the focusing. I feel like I wanna get down the basics first before I engage with the new systems, you know? Maybe, possibly, potentially. Bacon leads the way. And I don't know what's going on over there, but oh right, they're like male and female of the same species. For a moment there I thought it was like a dinosaur like lying on the ground. Okay, and there's our friend. Let's shoot it with some paint. Yes. Boom. Oof. No, don't. Ugh. Run. Bob and weave, like Quailman once said. Where are you? Let's go. Nice. Victory lounge. Lounge? Lunge? Oof. I totally ate that. Welcome in, I go. Hope you're having a mellifluous Thursday. This thing is so aggressive at the outset. No, don't withdraw the weapon. What? I have to find some kind of way to disable that. Thank goodness for Divine Blessing. Poke its feet. Move. Ooh, I actually went through that. That's impressive. Oof. I miscalculated that. I should have gone for the triple poke. Run. Ah, overshot it. Let's go. Nice. Solid hit. Landed clean. Why did I lunge? Like I said, there's gotta be some kind of way that I can stop myself from withdrawing my weapon. And it runs. But yeah, once again, welcome. Sorry, with this particular game, it's going to just be difficult to keep up with chat, but so it goes. So it goes. Alright, so it's not that far away. Maybe we can do a running attack? Let's go. Beautiful. Boom. Why did I, Okay, shielded against the flames. Through the fire and flames. Okay, it's down. Let's poke at its tail. This is also a preventative measure simply because nice. Position is everything. Boom. Oof. Double hitter. Go! Ah! Wow. That was a close one. I feel like I need to recharge. Potion. Okay, okay. Oof. It can't be that far away. There it goes. Beautiful. No! Fan the flames. Oh gosh. I was hitting it just as it was leaving. Let's go. Swipe. Chase. Get over here. Ah. I can't. Yeah, I have to get the tail, unfortunately. Ah, okay. Let's stop here for a second. Let's see, I got banned from auxiliary stream the other day because I said, how many people have you fooled thinking you have the Mewtwo build? And she went off projecting a bunch of irrelevant stuff, but I was commenting on her post she made from Instagram, and she went ahead and removed me on Instagram to crazy impact I'd be having on these people. So no more auxiliary and Ailes collab stream. Sorry, Ailes. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I know that you were a big fan. I do not obviously know the context of the conversation, but I will say that, you know, sometimes when somebody is having a not so great day, just a tiny pebble on the scale can tip things over very quickly. So, you know, sorry to hear that. Um, I'm sure you'll find somebody else to follow and become a fan of. Okay. So I think at this point we just need to finish the job. We are at good health. Let's find our sacred. Yes, she wasn't, so I just added to it. Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of folks out there, and so maybe she just didn't like your vibe, which is totally respectable. All right, let's bomb this.
Set a bomb.
I love it. All right, how do we actually activate it? That's the question.
Bomb set.
Why did I do that? Can I just pick it up? Why did I... Okay. Whoa. You could actually just throw it at them? I gotta tell you, that was a waste of a bomb. Oof, shields up. Ooh, totally whiffed on that. Just hit its cut tail.
More supplies.
Move out of the way. Ooh, trap. Nice. And down it goes, even though it was we got hit at the same time. Ooh. Definitely a strong monster to fight here at the outset. I certainly like it better than fighting the what's it called, something Cabra,
This is a rare research
Ketchacabra.
Can't
I
let it
forget.
waste.
Let's see, let me ask you, Els, I reconnected with someone and I realized sometimes it's not even about the skill or who you are, but how they are mentally and emotionally. Riz can only get you so far. So it isn't about you, it's more about them allowing you to explore if they are in a good state of mind. Anyone who abuses when they are not are in the wrong. I gotta tell you, I'm not following. I'm glad that you reconnected with somebody, and yes, is it that they were trying to win you over? Were you trying to win them over? I'm not following today. I apologize for that. Sent all to item box. Beautiful. Okay, so the question is, do I have enough pieces for the Chemitress set?
Yep.
I'd like to manage my equipment, please.
Anything catch your eye?
Okay, and here it is. Yes, we do have the one igniter that we need for the set.
Look good. Alrighty.
Cheers to that.
Perfection.
And there we go. Sure, let's go ahead and equip that. And can I just go ahead and equip? I have a hope cannon. Good to know. I didn't know that I had other pieces of equipment around. Chemitress helm. Chemitress mail. The braces. Oh, I already had them. There they go. The coil. And then the greaves. I grease for thee. That is a beautiful set. Look at that.
Fits you to a T.
Yeah, I like it. I really like that cape that I have now on the over my shoulder. Let's see. I'm saying I was trying to win them over like anyone who is spanking you, but they weren't in there or phase anymore. So it like there's a time and place for people to connect in certain ways as long as they are in the mind frame, not so much how good and convincing you can be. Well, let me suggest this and I go. I think that everybody is in flux. So while you may present yourself in a certain light today, you might not necessarily be the same exact person tomorrow. And I do believe that there are times when you and somebody else are completely in sync, but that is not always going to be forever. That might be your yesterday and their tomorrow. And so goes for different years. So yeah, I think I understand where you're coming from. It sounds like maybe they're going through something, and that's totally understandable. But yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know that there is, like, while you might on paper connect with somebody, right? You might not necessarily always connect with them, simply because of the way that how things are for your life in this particular moment in time, or how they are in that particular moment in time. And I don't think there's nobody to blame, right? I feel like if let's say that I was going through a rough week, and that was the first time that I met somebody who, by all means, I would be able to sync up with and vibe with, and we just have the worst first impression of each other, then that's just how that is. And you can choose to try it and make amends, but it doesn't always work out. By the way, sorry for making you write all that just to explain yourself. Like I said, sometimes it's a little bit difficult for me to follow some of these things. I'm a slow person. I'm trying to see if the smithy can actually give me some more, maybe like increase the firepower of my weapon.
Yep.
And by firepower, of course I mean not firepower. You're right. Well, I'm glad that resonates with you. I feel like even for lifelong friends, even for people that I feel like I trust my life with, the time and place where we connected means everything to me, more than how much we can actually connect nowadays, because we have grown apart. But we just happen to sync up at a very specific moment in time where we vibed in the best of possible ways. And again, the opposite can also be true, right? And like I said, that all boils down to how ever-changing we are, and how every single day we wake up we're a different person. Fortune upgrade weapons.
Got something in mind?
I can't upgrade this lance anymore right now, unfortunately. There's this bone tree. Look at that bone lance. It's pretty sharp. How much does my current lance have? 207. Currently has 230. If I were to create a bone lance, that would immediately be a bump to 253. Let's do it.
Ready to work. Alrighty.
So I got a bunch of different questions about different topics for you today. I will try to answer.
Perfection.
Okay, so now I feel like we're ready for our next mission. here's a question.
What
Can
are
my
they?
Palico also get some chemistry sets?
Ready to get to work?
Oh, I need more igniters, huh? That's okay. I do have a crest, a scale. I honestly don't want him to...
Whoa.
Eh. I think bacon is fine for now.
Fix it to a T.
What is it? Head towards the forest. How do I head towards the forest? Oh, I should probably get my equipment, my item sets. I keep forgetting that everything is right here. Like, basically, we have a huge camp, but the most important things are very much close to each other. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Where's my box? Item box. Where's my pouch? Views. Oh, I see. So, what is it? Loadout 1, loadout 2. Use this loadout. And then, like I said, I don't really think I need mega potions on me just yet. Right now, this is good enough. Let's see, I saw someone making a mock joke about people who keep busy supporting big streamers with time and money, taking away from IRL activities. But my question is how these streamers keep their numbers. I would think most people would tune in conveniently for a few minutes while in the bathroom or bored. So, I mean, are you suggesting that if somebody tunes into a big streamer, they're not necessarily engaging? Is that the premise of your question? I guess I don't tune into that many quote-unquote big streamers. I generally like to interact with, to a certain degree, with the people that I tune into. Even though sometimes they don't answer like every single thing that I say. I do like this idea of like, for a certain degree, just like have a slight back and forth. Head towards the forest. Okay. Well, let's see if me just walking away will trigger that. I'm saying, are they really staying while the numbers don't drop drastically consistently? Well, in my opinion, and I don't have anything to prove this, so take it with a huge chunk of salt. My thought is that if you are tuning into somebody in order to support them, then what's probably happening is you're also doing other things and you have like other tabs in your browser. So while you may not necessarily be actively engaging with them, you are having their video be streamed to your computer, which is what keeps their numbers up. That is generally how I assume things go, and that is largely because I do that sometimes. Not with big streamers. I think I like to have tabs open for folks that I feel like should have more support, should have more views, and generally it's smaller streamers, even if I'm not interacting or anything like that. That is a me thing. How do I head towards the forest? Where am I supposed to be going here? Let's go somewhere. You know what? Rather than me wasting time just like walking around. Well, first of all, let me look at the map. None of this looks like a forest. What is this? To the Riverside Trail? No. I have no idea where my chocobo is taking me. Okay, let's not ride and think about the situation for just a minute. Okay, just hang out for a second. I don't know why I just switched weapons. I would just like to get off, please. Dismount. Let's see. Are people that dedicated and loyal? I guess I underestimate these. I can get for smaller streamers, but big ones? Yeah. I mean, I feel like there are people out there that have to be in this condition where what they're doing is maybe they're like playing a game on one part of their monitor, and they're also just like having whatever big streamer just talk, and then that's how they generally maintain their audience, right? Again, I'm not the best example of how this happens, but I assume that that is largely how that happens. It's not that hard to have a tab open, even if you keep it in silent, just because you want to be there in case some event happens for that person. Let's see. So head towards the forest. Those hoping towards the forest willing to go to the most northerly point of Windward Plains. There they'll find the riverside, this and that. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sounds good. Let's see. Also, did you see the clip of Anthony Mackie, Captain America, saying how crazy it was to realize that they are teaching kids wrong about how hard works grants you success when in reality success is given? And the point he made, which I have been saying for years, how there's people who can absolutely do better but don't get the chance opportunity. What is my take on something like that? Well, I do think that hard work does play a bit some part in success. I don't think that success is generally just given. I think that that is a bit of a reductionist argument. I do think that while not everything in life is fair, and there are instances where people are almost inherit a position because of their socioeconomic status, I do think that hard work does play some part in moving through that ladder. Let's go over here to the Riverside Trail. That's where we need to go. As for
Such gorgeous wings.
people who can absolutely
Yeah.
do better but don't get the chance opportunity. Yeah, I do think, again, it's this idea that unfortunately we do have people who are underprivileged, and because of that fact, because of the situation in which they are born, raised, or where they grow up, they don't have the resources to necessarily succeed as well as somebody else who starts out, you know, 5 miles ahead in the race of life. I don't know where I'm going here. Why isn't this thing taking me to where I need to go? Sacred. Just go here. Going here. Set waypoint. There we go. Easy peasy. Wow, that is a huge jump. I get that, but many people who work hard could get access denied or get peanuts next to the other person. Yeah, I know. I know that that is true. Life is unfair that way. But again, I don't think that paints the whole picture. I do think that there are success stories where people do work hard and get what they deserve in life. Once again, as I will always say, Life is not about absolutes. No matter how you how you think you know about these rules of thumb when it comes to life, you can't paint every single person's experience by a broad brushstroke. Alright, I feel like we are on our way. I'm on my way. And then we climb up. Okay, we finally made it. It wasn't actually that long considering that we were taking our secret with us. Sacred. We can probably just dismount here and see what the story is. The story on NPR. And for those of you just joining us, we're enjoying some delicious sweet and tart from Blue Oak.
That's okay. We're all here now. Like tree ninjas? Oh, tree gangers!
What are y'all talking about?
Did you get any sleep at all?
Forest findings.
Märzen unit set out to the forest ahead of us to set up a camp.
Yeah, I heard the same.
These guys seem like they're always one step ahead. So, what do you think the forest is gonna be like?
Let's see. I don't know, I thought it was impactful because that's Captain America saying that it's a big FU to corporate US. Well, why? I guess I don't understand why you would why you don't think that Captain America, or at the very least the actor that plays Captain America, would not quote unquote stand up for the little guy. That's interesting.
Come on.
Ooh, we're in a forest. Let's hope that this is not like the ancient forest. Please. Yeah, let's see. I agree, but like the joke suggests some people are easy to draw. So that brushstroke will apply to a lot of people.
So much
Yeah, that's true, but that is no reason to take away hope. That is the last thing we lose.
Look at the size.
Why though?
It'll be a fun mystery to unravel.
Over here!
Ooh, everyone made it. Nice.
So the forest is full of symbiotic systems involving the roots, leaves, flowers, and fruit. And it's the insect's job to pollinate.
Oh, so I guess so we're setting up camp in a new
It's a
place.
fascinating process where they coat their bodies in the pollen, which is called
Entomophily.
You mind? I knew you'd show up.
Glad we didn't disappoint.
This
Thanks.
general lady reminds me of Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones.
So, Captain, what's your team been getting up to?
Please, call me Olivia.
Oh right, her name was Olivia.
guild gave special assignments to some of the other units from the expedition, mine included.
Wait, are you guys an ace team?
Let me introduce you. Eric, our biologist. Have you two met before?
Matt? Oh no, but I've definitely heard of him.
Everyone's heard of Eric the biologist.
This forest is amazing. Never leaving.
Anyway, over there's Werner, our engineer.
I like that name,
Perhaps you've heard of
Werner.
him too? He's one of the big brains behind the Wyvern's fire technology.
Wait, what? We are so gonna talk later, pal.
Wow. That's a gun lance technique.
So how'd your visit to that village go?
We were able to start a dialogue. No luck with the keepers, but I'm more concerned about something else now. Monsters called the Doshaguma have left their forest habitat and started
I keep
venturing
calling
near
it
the village.
Dochaguma. I
The
guess
village is
I have
under
to speed up my
protection of
pronunciation.
things called gem chimes, which they seem to think is enough, but
What if we set up a pop-up camp and conducted an investigation into these Doshagama?
Might be a good idea.
We've actually just found a site that would be perfect. I'll take you there.
Much appreciated. Thanks.
I forget that my
Come soon,
character has a
we'll be ready
voice.
to depart.
Okay, nice. Let's see, I see your point. Well, you've seen the latest movie, you could see what they're trying to dish out. I mean, you probably have heard of The American Dream was a lie from the get-go. I believe I have heard that line of thought. Once again, I think it's a mixed bag when it comes to whether or not that ideal works, and it certainly works a lot less now than it used to back in the day. But it's the leaf itself that helps folks carry on, but it was deceitful from the start. Well, I feel like you could say that a lot about different principles and like end goals, right? I almost feel like if you really want to be reductionist about it, you could say that about the entire body of religion. And not to suggest anything ill of anybody's religion, but people do need to feel like there is something that they're working for. There's a meaning to the things that they're doing, and there's an objective at the end.
Oh, there you are.
And I don't think that there's anything wrong to suggest that, well, if you go down this path, and there is at the very least a probability that you might accomplish what you're seeking out, that in itself is a tarnished goal. I agree as well. I think it would be folly to say, on the other hand, that there's absolutely no chance that somebody might make it if they work hard. Folly, I say, folly. Ooh, support desk. Hunter, listen, I've arranged for you to be able to pick up food shipments here at the support desk. It must be inconvenient only having access to them at Plains Base Camp. Whenever you're away from the desert, the support desk will handle all of your food shipments. I still don't know what a food shipment is. A shipment of rations is coming. Sure, give me some stuff. Limited bounties. Can I get this already? What? I have not completed 5 quests? What is that about? What are you talking about, Willis? Well, I hope it completes by itself. I bundled up some provisions for you. Okay. I think that's it. So, what are my missions now? Talk to Eric?
When is this white wraith gonna come out of hiding?
I don't know. When is that white wraith coming?
Do with checking it off our to-do list.
Is that Eric? Yes, Eric the biologist. Let's see, but other schools of thoughts also suggest religions, different political parties, etc. All are separate people divide. Are to separate people, then divide and conquer. Well, maybe that is maybe that is the end goal of these bodies and organizations. I feel like I'd have to go one by one in order to start considering what the ramifications of following certain schools of thoughts are. But I do not doubt that a lot of these organizations are made, number one, to give people hope as to what's at the end, and yeah, there are definitely some of them that are out to control people, and that's unfortunate. All my love to long ago. Okay, so let's talk to Eric. Why can't I talk to Eric? There we go.
Are you ready to leave?
Oh, wait. We're just gonna go out. Let's talk to Nata first, before we leave. What's going on?
How's it going, Nata?
I'm worried. Do you think that the Doshaguma will attack Kanafa village?
You know what? I feel like there is a
Not
strong
sure.
chance that it will.
We're looking into it.
Is there anything I can do to help? Gemma says I should take it easy, and that it's okay to take things one step at a time. But I feel so useless. I'm not smart. I can't hunt like you.
Hey, I'm sure you're plenty smart, kiddo.
I can't even remember anything about the White Wraith.
Look, these things take time. Trust me, we're gonna find it.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, well, I am assuming that probably increased our social links or something. Now, Eric, let's get
Ready
going.
to leave?
Let's head on out.
Let's go on foot for this one. It wouldn't be fair to the others if we went by Sacred.
Yeah, I think
Thank
I'm
you.
okay not going on
I
a
was starting
sacred.
to worry that we'd have to sprout wings to keep up.
Shall we depart?
Shall we? Ooh, a red pool. What is up with that? Head to the campsite. I wonder where that is. Well, I guess I'll just follow this fella.
We'll follow this river.
This river of red. Can I just collect my mushroom?
Plausible explanations. It could be in excess of certain types of plankton. Or decaying plant matter.
Oh,
could
Olivia's
cause
a
the
hammer
change.
user.
Although that wouldn't explain our red this white. If I were really reaching, I could cite reports of monsters that cause the sea to appear red. Well, in any case, don't worry. The water was completely safe to drink.
It just has a food color additive.
Not much use in stopping. Anyone else sense that? Small creatures all around us.
They've been with us for a bit.
Can we get a specimen?
After we set up camp. Don't think they're hostile, but it's no reason to throw caution to the wind.
Okay, let's wait here for a moment. Some spark nuts.
Makes you wonder where it's coming from. I know. Well, why don't we follow the water back to its source?
Sure.
After we set up camp.
I guess we're just looking for a place for camp.
I still can't believe the size of this forest. Every step brings another fascinating discovery. And it feels so vibrant and alive.
I know. Where to even begin? So many things to study and collect. I'm about ready to dash off into the trees like a madman.
Well, you're certainly dashing off like something.
I've decided to live here.
All right. Enough joking around. Focus on the task at hand.
Is this where we're supposed to go? Yes, we made it.
this is the place.
Good. Let's set up camp. Could you signal the support team?
Yeah, why not? Boom. And basically, a la Capsule Corp, we're setting up camp. So I'm assuming that every single map has its camp, if I'm making assumptions here.
Okay, let the Doshagama investigation begin.
Let's
Look
do
for any
it.
tracks or traces. I'll assist you.
We may have passed some clues back the way we came, so why don't we start there?
Don't you guys want to take a break? Don't you want to have like some food or something? I don't know, maybe start out tomorrow. Let's see, Ailes, a personal question. Growing up, when you were acting on your ambition, did you chase the bag or did you chase the game? Well, you're gonna have to explain. That's the first time I've actually ever heard that expression, so you'll have to explain it to me. Chase the game? Like Triple H?
Hey, look at that! Red fur.
Okay, what's our mission? Follow the Doshaguma traces. I think they went the other way.
Found some brown fur over here.
Oh, I see. Wow, that is a pretty big fur.
However, there seems to be some diversity in the length and thickness. That would suggest that it's traveling in a pack.
Okay,
Let's keep looking.
let's go.
What's this? I don't think it's from a Doshagama.
Lalabarina mucus. Ah, of course.
Let's stick together.
Oh,
Sure we'll find
why?
something here.
But I don't want to stick. I want to go explore. Fine.
I found something else.
I really like my name in this game. I'm the Ale Wolf with a camel case.
If it's leaving gashes like this, it must be a big one.
This fur we're finding isn't quite the right color.
Red. Like Taylor Swift once said, and everything was red.
Safflons seem to be reacting to something deeper in.
I get the feeling we're gonna meet this Lalabarina very soon.
My word. Is this a Lalabarina floret?
Lalabarina?
It's a monster, a Temnoceran. Smell. This is a very distinct paralytic poison.
Thank you for the one more time.
Definitely a Lalabarina. Based on the scent, this one's paralytic properties are on the lower end. Look, another one.
Yeah, there's a bunch of these.
Color hasn't faded.
Which means it must be close by.
This is just the sweet intellectual nectar I thirsted for. So amazing, Horace.
A bit eccentric, but he sure is useful.
Kind of an oddball when you think about it. We're basically in a horror movie now.
Don't tell me you wandered off alone.
It's like losing a kid at the mall. Okay, well, he's already gone.
Looks like he's incapacitated.
Phone died, but what did you answer? Oh, I asked, what exact... I've never heard that phrase before, chase the bag versus chase the game, that you'd have to explain it to me. That's all I said. So I didn't actually answer anything.
Back me up.
Sorry, I'm not that worldly. I'm not that cultured, clearly. You're gonna have to explain that to me. Oh yeah, but I did make this sweet joke where I said it's chasing the game, chasing after Triple H. That was good. Oh my gosh.
I'll take it from here.
Counting on it.
Wait, can you help us with your big hammer? Gosh darn it. Restoring sharpness. Okay.
Back to camp.
Olivia, can you just come back and help us? Where are you? Move. Whoa. Where are you? Shields up. Move out of the way. The movement for this creature is so unusual. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, seasons of the year. No, no, don't. Oh, come on. Did I just see a second one? Boom. Oh my gosh, why do I keep unsheathing? Good thing I was shielding at that point. It's really not flinching at all. Okay, we need to heal up. Thank goodness for my Palico. Bacon always looking out for me. Now. Oof. Poor timing. What's with the fire? It's blooming. I think it might be a fire elemental of some sort. Because I keep seeing fire everywhere. Is it running? Thank goodness it's running. Okay, we can actually charge up for a second. That was, at the very least, unusual. So let's see, chase the bag means chase money. Chase the game is chasing more understanding life in general. Ah, I see. So back at the beginning, I think it was, for me, it was just, I think my main goal, was something that my folks imparted on me, was just this idea of like, succeeding professionally. So I guess if you mean if we're actually just using this dichotomy, and I think that it is a dangerous dichotomy, then I would probably go for the chasing the bag, as they say. I do think that has evolved, but I don't think that it is an either or proposition. I think that you can, in many ways, balance out those two pursuits and do both in many ways. I also think that it also depends on your socioeconomic status, in the sense that if you are born with less resources, I think that your emphasis might probably be to chase after financial success. So it's not once again not a dichotomy, not a world of absolutes, as I keep harping on. Whatever you more well, ambition has hitting you. Yeah, that's kind of my thought on that. Do you have a particular different take on the matter? Certainly love to know. Sound off on the comments. Happy Thursday, one and all. We are here trying to get a Lalabarina. In just a second here. Let's see, because the guy said he never chased the bag, because the bag don't got the game, but the game does bring the bags. He was chasing greatness. Yeah, I do think that in many ways they're intertwined, right? I don't know that you can... I feel like, especially if you're talking about something like a creative route, maybe you find success in creativity, and I do think that if you are going for more of a creative profession or like hobby, painting, music, things like that, digital arts, you might discover a bit of yourself while you're doing so. Maybe not even just a bit, maybe a whole lot. Okay. Oh, I think, did we even sharpen up? It doesn't seem like we sharpened up. I like to apply that. I see. There it is. Let's go. Oh, wow. Totally whiffed that. Would you? Nice. What was that? Oof. Here for the pummeling. Oh no. So these little sprouts are the things causing the fire. Ouch. Now. Thank goodness for bacon. Oh no. No good. That was no good. Run away. And now it's running away. Okay, I better charge up myself. What are you doing next to me? How dare you attempt to penetrate the recesses of my Amazonian mind? Alright, perfect. Gagios. I feel like I didn't eat food. Maybe that's what's making my life bar so tiny over here. We constantly create though. Art is everywhere. Yeah, art is kind of just a way that we express ourselves. So I have no disagreements with that. One very smart person once told me that the only two requirements for something to be considered art is, number one, it wasn't made by nature, so it was human made, and number two, it evoked an emotion in someone, and that is sufficient. Let's go. Down you go. Oof, I should have just taken that leap. poke. Oof. Wow, if I just didn't withdraw every single time. What are you doing here? Position. It's drooling. Somehow spiders drool, you know. Move out of the way. Back up. Soon be there. Ooh. Meteor shower. Out of the way. Nice. Collateral damage. Boom. Out of the way. Shields up. There's a trap. It is a trap, as they say. Follow me, fox. Why is it not? I think it knows. It knows. I'm just gonna sharpen up and see what happens. There you go. Gotta love that uptime. Oof. I felt like I was gonna hit that, but instead I withdrew my weapon. Nice, that was a solid round. I like it. You know I like it. I had a conversation with my dad today, and I want to hear your thoughts on leadership. Today we're just hitting all the heavy topics, aren't we? I think different. I think art is nature, though. I mean, I can certainly think that it can what is it called? What am I trying to say? It can certainly evoke emotions. That's definitely true. All I was trying to say is that I thought that it was a very simplistic definition when it comes to when people suggest that they are creating art or not. I think it is nice to think about it in such terms. But yeah, of course, I do think that nature can paint some of the most beautiful pictures out there. And it also, so it evokes emotions and so on. But my dad was telling me ... Okay, let's find that stinker and take it down, sea bass. Actually, before we do that, let me go ahead and take a sip here. Cheers to the ones that we lost along the way. And where are we here exactly? Okay. I think we're still good on time. We've got ads in about 5 minutes. Let's hope that I can make it, that I can finish this mission before ads start. I'll have to take my secret with me. But what is your secret? There it is. There it is. Chase, chase, chase. And of course we have... Wait. Is it going to sleep? No, I don't think it's sleeping. Wait, what is this fish doing here? It does seem like it's sleeping though. What if I place a bomb? What if I... And now we poke at it. Or actually, Why isn't this lighting up? Oh my goodness. You would assume that the bomb barrel would be lit up by a flame pod. But no, of course not. Everybody's here. There. Everyone ate that, except the monster. Nice. Slam. Oof. Where are you going? Oh wow, totally with that. Boom, Wolf's Kiss. We did it. We did it, everyone. Somehow without carding. That's impressive. Not really impressive, all things considered, but wasn't the greatest of rounds. Let's see. That he is thankful for the nurse who checked me off for vaccines, so I could go to school without actually getting them. Because he thinks those vaccines is easier for people to follow along. And I remember this tall kid in elementary school would make people call him Papi Chulo and kiss his feet to be part of his clique. People did, and he tried that on me. Well, that sounds like a terrible kid. For you know, let me react partially here. By the way, we have ads in about 2 minutes, so let me try and respond as quickly as possible before that happens. First of all, vaccines, yes. We love vaccines around here. And I never did thought it was weird that he said, I did that to the principal amongst the others who actually did, and they tried to throw me in the mix. I was peed off. Then my friend who did do that, I asked him why he tried to get me in trouble, and he simply said he didn't like you. And I asked him directly, and he said he didn't like me. So now I realize when people online come for me or suggest I'll follow along with their BS, they get mad and remind them who in I go is and humiliate them. But my dad was suggesting I'm a born leader, not one who needs a recognition like others who are promoted there systematically. In I go. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to be? That's my question. It might not be exactly who your father said, and it might not be who you were as a young man, but what do you want to be? I feel like you got a lot of conflicting ideals here. I want to be safe.
Nice work, Hunter. Let's return to base.
We all want to be safe.
I owe you, Hunter.
I don't
Truly.
think.
I couldn't have gotten Eric out of
Again,
here without your
I
help.
might be overthinking the situation here.
You have my thanks.
But you don't need to go after people to prove yourself to anybody. You don't need to waste that energy.
Lovely. So, I think we're going to press on with the Doshakame.
Right, we got ads in about 30 seconds, so I might just go ahead and go on break as soon as this dialogue is done with. Needs to stretch for a second.
Speaking of, I spoke with Nata. He seems rather eager to help us find that thing. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to look after him for a while. He's the only witness we have.
He's the only
Is
survivor.
that okay with you, Nata?
Nata.
Yes. I don't want to sit here. I want to help.
Thank you. I'm grateful for your help. We'll be counting on you.
Her hair is like how I would like my hair to be after I take off my beanie.
Thanks.
Okay, let's go on break. We will be right back with more Monster Hunter
We should
Wilds.
head back to our camp.
Welcome back to the Ales and Fails stream. I'm your host, Alewolf, otherwise known as Ales, gentleman streamer, Beer Goggles 21, alias Maximus, and we are playing Monster Hunter Wilds today. Having a grand time. We just beat a Lalabarina, which is a red spider. A spider after Taylor Swift's own heart. And we are enjoying a delicious sweet and tart sour ale from our friends at Blue Oak Brewing. Let me go ahead and pour the rest of this. Pretty successful hunt thus far. I think I'm finally understanding a little more about positioning with the lance. I still think that I need better defenses when it comes to just regular fighting, and I think a lot of the success here depends on me understanding the tells for the monsters. So there is that. What is talk to Gemma? Gemma. Why do I keep saying Gemma?
Hey, have you been upgrading your weapons?
I think I have, yeah.
And don't give me that it's a waste of materials nonsense. You want your gear to be effective, right? Here, I'm giving you some materials, so no excuses. Try it out.
Well, thank you so much. Macalite ore and earth crystal. Earth crystal, please be mine. Please drink water, everyone. Very important. Let's see. Use materials to upgrade weapons to have different abilities and appearances. Great. So one thing I haven't done. Ooh, I can do a second level bone lance. That's a 299. Where does ooh, still no materials for chrome drill. So that would become a 276 versus a 299. I might just go down this route just for the power. I want the power. And then it looks like I can probably get both. Both.
Alrighty.
Two days to come.
Perfection.
Okay, so we have a pretty high level lance. We also have the ability to make a chrome drill over here, which we might want to do at some point. Before I do that though, I did want to go ahead and upgrade a gun lance. And the main reason for this is I want to have a weapon for whenever I have to set a bomb. You know what? Maybe we might touch upon that later. Let's not do that right now. Let's focus on our lance. But yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good plan, all things considered. So a 276. Okay. So this is good for now. Palico equipment. He's good for now. Head to the pop-up camp. I remember there was one time when I was watching what is it called, that show, Terrace House, that Japanese reality TV show. And I think it was like season 3 or 4 where there was this lady that part of her profession was she was working for this company and they were opening a pop-up store. But when they asked her about it, I literally remember her saying something pop-up store, and I was like, Did she? And then nobody reacted to it, and I thought it was the most hilarious thing. I mean, obviously anybody can make that mistake, and that sound is just very. It just kind of just flows whenever you go into a P sound, right? Like up, pop, pop up, hop on pop. So obviously this is not the pop-up camp. Transfer items. Let's get loadout 1, which is good enough for now. And I think it's only outside in the pop-up camp that we can actually cook. So let's get to cooking. Good looking. The Scarlet Forest, the much better version of the what do you call it, ancient forest. It is very unlikely that I will play this game offline by myself tonight, but I will actually be playing it tomorrow after Banjo-Tooie. So if you're liking what you're seeing, if you're liking what you're hearing, tune in. Tune in. Where is this place? Pop-up camp. Okay. Let's go, everyone.
How many years has it been since I met Naruto? At first, he wasn't interested in anything.
It's been years.
Eventually,
Hundreds and hundreds of years.
he could see
But don't worry,
holding so much
we started a very long time ago.
I don't want him to think we're not on his side. But I'm afraid that he's rushing into this too soon.
All these mushrooms. I really hope at some point we get that farm going though. The farm is everything. Ooh, a poison cup. What is up, Buttercup? Hey, who are those
Something's going on at the
fellas?
Oh dear.
Wait, are they taking our stuff? Is that what's happening? How dare they? Are they also Linians?
They must be telling us to follow them. Allow me.
Really, I thought they were trying to scare us away.
Greetings to you. Sorry that we got off on the wrong.
Whoa. They took whatever that is.
My baby. Do whatever they say.
Let's get that baby back. Ribs.
Let's follow them. I'm sure they're harmless. Or I hope so.
Go with the Linians. So they are Linians.
They're gathering honey.
Forest hours. You respect.
Trumpet.
from duodecimic groveling idol.
Yeah.
Hostage, I was powerless to resist. I was worried about her other supplies too.
Marianne. Ooh, adamant seeds.
Look at that. They're everywhere.
Great, they're having a party. What am I looking for exactly? Over there. They're feeding. They are part of the circle of life. I don't think I'll ever get used to the Red River.
Hey, look at them. They're foraging for mushrooms.
There we go.
That structure looks ancient.
They're just dancing,
I
whatever.
wonder how long ago it was built. Oh, this is beautiful. We climb up.
Let's go on up then. Get up and get all up.
You come too. You come too. I guess we go in here.
Talk with the lenient negotiator. Wow, did the lighting change? Plum Peach.
Grovel and feel humblings, for this is our great Wyvere. Wyvere, our city. I mean, this forest belongs to us Woodwoods. Mind your P's and Q's.
They're called Woodwoods.
What an unusual
That's funny.
eldritch tongue they speak. And yet it feels so fresh and relevant.
Yeah, I feel like they're talking in English.
Greetings, friend. We mean you no harm. Would you give us back our tiny house?
Give us our tiny house,
We won't
please.
give back. We have claimed it as tribute. But we may leave us, okay? A great menace is making the trouble.
This is so goofy.
Its pink fur is big, stylish, and cool. But its gases are of a stink tenacious variety.
We don't like the gases.
Chase away big menace, and in our generosities, we shall return your puny home.
Pink fur. You think it's a Congalala? Eric mentioned seeing Congalalas in the south of the forest.
So Congolalas are fun.
Certainly got no shortage of
They are stinky monkeys, basically.
And now
They
we know
fart a
there's
lot.
healthy population here too.
I feel like they were one of those colorful enemies that I first met in Monster Hunter 4. Who found us? So now that I'm basically at a camp, can I eat? No, I guess this is not really a camp, huh? It would be nice to just find someplace to eat.
Where do you think the Woodwoods
Find them.
They have a very colorful vocabulary.
But yeah, here's hoping that everyone is having a happening Thursday.
I think she meant tribute.
Thirsty Thursday, maybe? Happy Baby Friday. I like it. Ooh, what is... Why was that moving like that? Oh, it's like a waterfall, huh?
Do you hear that?
I heard that.
Someone's snoring. Move as quietly as you can.
Okay, nobody make a noise. Nobody type anything on chat. Why do I have to walk slowly? Search for the Congolala. We are walking so slowly, it's... Ay, ay, ay. Water for our health. There it is. Target identified. Oh, what are you... What are you doing, you crazy? What are you doing? Oh my gosh. They're trying to get the pink fur even though it's alive. Like, why would you... Oh my gosh. You know, this is only going to end in tragedy. And here we go. Ooh. Sulfur, methane, the classics. Let's go for it. Wait, why am I stinky? Water? Oh, there's... No, wait. Is that water? Yes. Ooh, wow. It was right behind me. Hey, don't worry. I've studied all your moves. Shields up against the poop. Oh my gosh, belch too. Congolala in this game has very big claws. I can't imagine that it always did. Go, go, ooh. Run. Watch out for the fruit from the tree of might. Nice pair counter. Stop eating that. Go, go, go. Oh, why did I... Goodbye. Like AOL once said. Okay, do I still have any status condition now? I need to heal up though. Bacon? Thank goodness for our friendship. Back away, back away. And now. Slam! Oh! Break its horn. Staggered, but I'm stunned. Uh-oh. It's enraged. It's enraged. Whew, okay. Move out of the way. Watch out. Whoa. I thought that was going to be a fire stinky. Get it! Boom. Triple lance. Counter! Ugh. Didn't pull it off in time. Stop that! What are you talking about? It's not moving anywhere. Oh, maybe it is. You were right. You were right. I was wrong. Okay, let's sharpen up. Okay. I think we're good in stats, otherwise let's go chase after that Lala. Lala la conga. Are we going the wrong way? Is that what's happening? Okay, this way. And I meant that way, of course. Para bailar la conga la la, yo necesito una poca de gracia. And here you go. Oh no! Boom. Thank goodness for the fruits. We got some deodorants. Move! I broke a claw. Nice. Move out of the way. What does it have, like a watermelon? Ouch. Why do you withdraw your weapon so often? Oh. Out of the way. Dear, every single time I move, it just does its thing. Maybe I need to just go into the, like, nice hit. Stop eating. Ooh. It fell into one of these snare traps. Bramble scramble much? Boom. Out of the way, out of the way. No, 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 no. And I was set to back hop before just randomly drawing my weapon. I'm dead, aren't I? I got greedy. I got greedy. What are you... Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness for bacon. Kick his butt, sea bass. Run. Get it! Back away, back away. And run. You're not going anywhere. And there it goes. I definitely thought I was toast in that one.
Looks like the monster dropped something.
And where is that? Would you mind showing me? Oh, there it is, I think. I hope. Truffle du Conga. Alright. Got a parish room for our troubles. I hope it's sleeping at this point. We might be able to just bomb it and go. Ooh, it's about to fall asleep. Okay, so let's do this right. And actually, let me get my wait, it's awake again. Never mind. What if we wait for it? Might as well just go for it. Lands up. Dangerous spot to be fighting this thing. No, no. Oof. Nice. Boom. Get it. Where are you? Rush. Whew, fortunately we're faster. Would you stop running? Ah, that's not gonna work. Shields don't cover against gas. Scientifically proven, I swear it. It's like wearing a cloth mask. Is that a baby Kongolala? Now I feel bad. Not that destroying monsters didn't already make. Go away, go away. Oof, wow, we got thrown around like a rag doll on that one. Bacon. Ah, thank goodness. If we take out the main one. Out of the way, out of the way. Wait for it, and go. Eso. I don't know what you got, but I'll take it. So it wasn't like a smaller Kongolala, it was just like a smaller version of that enemy. Which sometimes happens in Monster Hunter, like the Great Jaggy and such. Let's sharpen up. Oh gosh, come on, what are you doing? Boyo, did you not see how I just wrecked Papa over there? Down and out for the count. Got some bones. Let's sharpen up. There is a small hope here that I've got him on the ropes and that I can bomb it. No, it's not asleep. Run.
Get away from the stinker. Now. Wolf's kiss. Lovely. I gotta tell you, I feel particularly proud of the fact that I think I remembered a lot of the Kongolala moves. That was solid. It was good. Boom. Not bad, not bad. I like that. I feel like I'm getting a lot more from just the pairing and the counters and all this stuff. Got some monies, got some bacon points.
Let's report back to the Onwards.
Sure thing. Can we get our camp back, please?
I heard all about your great exploitations in driving off the Pink Menace.
Can we have our campsite back now?
Can we have our puny hovel back now?
But of course, friend. The Onward's forest is now your forest too.
Okay, you are not able to set up pop-up camps. Very cool. Quattraflies can be found fluttering near potential campsites. That's an interesting name. Quattraflies, like Quattra Rababa winner from Gundam Wing. I'm confusing my G's and my W's.
Here's too many lopsided transactions between us. You have any pelts to trade?
What if we offered you, say, a Doshakama pelt? Brown fur, big fangs, ridges on its forehead?
Brown pelts? Big no. Fur is rough. And besides, brown fur everywhere. No need. Too many in our forest now. Them and their big kahuna. Ooh, you don't want to get messy with that one.
Tell us about the forest monsters.
What can you tell us about the other monsters in the forest? Ever seen a big white monster come through?
White monster? White monster? Oh, you don't mean that nightmarish creature. Many times it drags shiny, not white things, too. It shows up when the sky falls out. Very scarifying.
What are we talking about here?
Yes, yes. Sky falls. Menace comes.
Skyfalls, isn't that James Bond movie? Where did you learn our language, actually?
Where did you learn our language? You speak it so well.
It's like the internet, of course, the internet.
Oh, you are most perceptious. I indeed am the greatest Onward linguinius in the forest. We have spoken your tongue since times of old, when we served as water purifiers. However, that is no longer. Today we use your speech for transactioning with the desert folk.
Oh, so you have contact with the people of Kunafa?
Yes, they pay tribute to enter the forest, and we grant them passage. Generous, yes?
Pretty generous, I'd say. Let's go ahead and end it there.
Suppose we'll be going then.
Until our next meetings and dealings.
I like the fact that they got like big chunky teeth at the front. They're almost like half cat, half like walrus.
Traveling in a pack, and they have a leader. In numbers, monsters become emboldened, and with a strong-willed leader.
We'd better follow up.
Yeah, let's head back to camp.
Oh, you're back. Good. We've been managing here, but now that base camp is up and running, little problems are cropping up left and right. Might be good to see if anyone needs a hand. But that's what us hunters are here for, right?
I forget what your name is, but I like the cut of your jib. Side missions between guild assignments. Okay. Check request on the detailed map and view your accepted side missions under the mission info. Very cool.
I don't suppose it would hurt to see what people need while we continue our Doshakama investigation.
Yeah, like what else is pressing, right? Mission complete. Bam 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 ba da 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 bam. Okay, so what exactly is next? We don't have a lot of time left, so I'm kind of thinking that maybe we jump on somebody else's quest.
Yeah.
That might be a fun thing to do. For a bit anyways. But yeah, I was definitely just happy to see that I've got some residual Monster Hunter 4 skills.
Ready to head out?
Kinda, sort of. Open the quest board. And let's see. What do we have in terms of optional? So, lobby member quests. These are all high rank. Chatacabra. Level 2. Let's go for a teensy weensy level 2 and see. Let's see what. Can't see what it is, huh? Let's go for this one. Whatever it is. Oh, I can't take it, huh? Fine, let's go for that Chatacabra. Why not? Let's find a friend, make a friend. Seems pretty good to me. You have joined Doritos quest, finally.
Now, are you prepared?
No, I would like to eat. Grill a meal. Recommended. Sure. You know, I'm not gonna read all this right now. Cook only with rations. Cook it. Beautiful. You know what? I'll eat the fish. I miss the giant steaks and breads and things of that sort. Was it a meal to remember? It was okay.
They've issued us supplies. Let's put them to use.
That's fine. Let's find our target. Where's my sacred? Yeah, let's just go and help them out. I don't want to just join this quest and not contribute. What a view indeed. Where is that chata? I feel like I have to say Chatacabra with a Spanish accent every time, and that's because the word cabra is Spanish for goat. Whoa. That barely took a half a minute. Okay, well, that's okay. Can I carve anything at all? I almost feel like I shouldn't. You know, given that was such little time, I might just have another one with me. Okay, let's go. Dorito and Nacho did everything, of course. I applaud them.
Alright, let's go find a quest. But as I was saying early, my reaction to the tall kid falsely accusing me was authentic, and when people come at me, it's not so much feeling like I need to. It's because I know I could live with myself knowing I didn't speak up. I let them have it. But when I say safe, I mean I feel like people would overwhelm worst case scenarios, kill me softly or literally, condemn myself without being marginalized for wanting a label. I mean, I kind of understand what you're trying to say. Again, I think where we differ in our positions here is that I don't think I don't need to go after somebody to prove my self-worth. I don't think, I'm not saying don't defend yourself. Absolutely, please take care of yourself and make sure that your rights as a human being or your voice is quelled in any sort of way. But I just don't think it's that you can have and this doesn't apply to when you're kids, of course, but you can certainly have an educated argument about something and prove somebody wrong that way. I don't think you gain anything by putting somebody down. That's just what that is. It will never be eye for an eye. Okay, let's find another quest. Quickly now. I always have such trouble finding the quest giver. Oh, there she is. Voila.
Ready to head out?
Let's go for another online quest. Hopefully it's maybe at the very least open the quest board. Yes. So let's find a low level quest, and unfortunately there is none at our level. You know, we will definitely have more of accessible to us once we're level 2. Optional quest. If we could get another one of these bugs, maybe we might go after another one of these chemitrists. Yeah, let's just go. Those people though aren't looking for an educational conversation, just trying to bait and feel better about themselves. Right, right. So why play their game? That's what I'm saying. Why play their game?
Commencing quest now. Are you prepared?
Why does that satisfy you in any sort of way?
Hope you find something useful.
Oh my gosh, thank you very much for the subscription, Slonko. How are you doing this fine day? Thank you so much. You absolutely didn't have to. Oh wait, did I? Sorry. A cough came on board. Thank you so much for the subscription. I absolutely appreciate that, Slonko. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't suggest... Wait a second, where's my shout-out machine? The shout-out machine! There you go. Everyone watching out there, even if this is a VOD, somewhere in a time capsule, in the year 20XT6, please give Slonko Bomb a follow. It's an excellent streamer. Does a lot of retro, does a lot of Donkey Kong. Very fun to just pop in, kind of just vibe, fun chats. I couldn't recommend her more, so please give her a follow. Cheers to you, and happy Thursday. Not that you were asking, but today we are enjoying a sweet and tart sour ale with lime and raspberries. Very delicious. I don't know if you're into sour flavors at all when it comes to drinks, but I enjoy them. But yeah, thank you so much for coming in. I'm doing okay. I'm sorry to say, but I'm actually wrapping up today's session very soon. So, I'm so sorry that I couldn't hang out more, but my partner's actually coming home fairly soon, so I might give it like 5 more minutes or so here with this hunt. And if it doesn't happen, you know what? It doesn't happen. There's always tomorrow, right? Sorry, and I go, let me... I'll try and answer as quickly as I can. Just trying to beat this, fire chicken. Fire chicken. Boom! Down it goes. Wow, it's being defended by this blasted stone. You know, the one thing I don't like about streaming Monster Hunter games is it makes it very difficult for me to actually interact with chat. So hopefully that's understandable. But thank you very much, folks, for sticking around. Down it goes. Cut that tail. Oof. No, don't put away the weapon. And run. Slam in the face. Oh gosh. Pyrrhic victory. Thank you, Bacon. Nice. And honestly, until I get my auto parry correct, we're not gonna be able to go anywhere. It's drooling, which means that I've got a few shots here. Ooh. Broke the tail. Let's go for the feet. Now! Ooh, wow. Shields up. Get it! Okay, no, stop it. We have to get that tail before we leave. Now, where did it go? We're very close here, folks, very close here. And of course, I have lost where the tail is. Oh, I think it's right there. Maybe? Stone? Ay, like... Let me... Oh, there it is. Thank goodness for that. Okay, also I need 3 vaccines, and they told me that they're for and help with. Anything can mess you up, as a nurse was telling me. But if I didn't get my vaccines as a kid, and I'm always reminded how healthy I am by doctors, do I still need them, even if I'm gone through life without them? I considered them recently, but like the saying goes, why fix something that isn't broken? Well, because that's not how the immune system works. That's the reason why. I don't know that I need to go exactly as to how vaccines work, but they do help protect you against new viruses and bacteria and pathogens like that. So I think the entire idea of like I haven't needed them yet is silly, and that is something that I'm staunchly against. So just so that you understand my stance on that, we're going to sharpen up. Where was I? Makes me think vaccines are anxiety-inducing, because that's the only reason I would. But can you tell me why I should consider them without feeling anxious about them? Because they are ways to train your immune system to recognize proteins and nucleic acids that they wouldn't otherwise recognize if you were out in the wild and healthy, because they help you develop memory cells that will in turn help you produce antibodies to protect you against those future diseases when you encounter them out in the wild in lesser doses. That's why you need them. Please. I know this. Alright, where was I? I love sour? Thank goodness for that. I do love all the colors of the rainbow when it comes to beer flavors. And sorry once again for the delayed responses here, folks. Let's bomb this person. Bomb them. It's okay, I'm glad I could pop in for a bit. I'm just leaving work, so I wanted to say hi. Yeah, thank you so much for popping in, Slonko. I highly appreciate that. And let's blow this up. Boom! And of course... And I hurt myself while doing that. Need some medicines here. And we got ads starting very soon. I'm going to snooze them so that we can actually finish this fight. Whoa, why would you withdraw the weapon? This is so unnerving. This controller is just my worst enemy here. Get it. Youch. Let's snooze once. And run. Whoa, I keep missing hits because I keep putting my weapon away. Down it goes. Okay. Thank you, Ails. And you know I love coming to you with these things, but why would someone, even myself, still be wary about them? Even if what you said is legit. I'm not gonna go into my professional history here, but let me simply suggest that I've got a degree on this, and I go. And that's where I'll leave it. Feel free to believe me or not. Because my doctor always asks me, and I don't know, what they're giving me is exactly what they're promoting. You know what? That's the same thing as saying I'm getting fast food and I don't know if they're giving me the fries. I'm sorry. That's I feel like you can't simply just assume that they're not giving you the thing simply because you have some concern about it. That is just stuff that folks like to spread around because they have very unusual beliefs, and I'm not gonna like pick a fight or anything like that, but I am very weary of people touting these things. It only causes further disease, and it only causes further death. I just don't want to go. You got it, Ails. Thank you. Sorry that I get passionate about these things, but it's I just don't like to see people get hurt, especially when things could have been otherwise. But on that positive note, let's go ahead and wrap things up. I understand your fears. I understand your concerns. In terms of vaccines, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, folks, and that is the Ales and Fails stream for today, Thursday. Kind of a short stream, I know, but you know what? I think we did well. I think we did fine. We did quite a few hunts today, so I'm pretty proud of myself. I like the fact that I've been able to get the mobility right for the lawns. And I was very happy to see some of the old Monster Hunter 4 monsters, especially that stinky monkey. I let Ales give me the vaccines because I trust my... I am hardly the goat. I appreciate... You know what? At the very least, I appreciate the fact that you're willing to have the discussion. thank you very much for spending even an iota of your time here with me. I know that I am not the most traditional of fellows, but this goes for everyone out there. Very, very kind for you to spend your time with us today. If you like this kind of nonsense, and I have no idea why you would, feel free to follow me on the socials. That's where I post my schedule. Tomorrow, I will be coming back with some more Monster Hunter Wilds, but before that, we'll be playing some Banjo-Tooie. And you know that folks out there love the retro. So yeah, we'll be playing Banjo-Tooie first, and then followed up by some Monster Hunter Wilds after that. Let's go ahead and find, yes, indeed, I am streaming tomorrow. I'll be playing Banjo-Tooie, followed by, sorry, I sound like a parrot over here. But yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. Let me find somebody to raid, and I am thinking that we are going to go with, let me see actually, let's go with, oh, this is the perfect opportunity. Let's go ahead and raid Effector, who is currently streaming Baldur's Gate 3. So let me set up that raid. Effector, of course, is a fellow Fruity member. And he's probably one of the first folks that I interacted with from that team, which is now my team. So I'm really happy to show some support, show some love. Let's go ahead and get that raid message going. You'll tune in. Thank you so much. I hope to see you there. This is the raid message for viewers, and then this is the socials, but this is the raid message for followers. So feel free to grab one of those. I should do the same. And yeah, let's wrap it up here. As I like to end these things, stay thirsty, Alpac. We'll see you again.